The Renaissance Schaumburg Hotel and Convention Center attracts events and guests from all around the country. Here now to talk about the facility, its upcoming programs, and its impact on the community, our Director of Convention Center Sales, Anthony Abadi, Director of Hotel Operations, Jeff Wolford, and Village of Schaumburg Economic Development Coordinator, Matt Frank. Hey guys, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, glad you're here.
Thank you, Mayor.
Hey, Matty. Tell us about the hotel and convention center.
Well, as a Director of Convention Center Sales, I'm responsible for filling the hall, and of course, with that comes hopefully hotel rooms, food and beverage expenditure, and of course, hopefully as well, spill over into other hotels. People that want to do things outside of the immediate hotel area, which is why the facility was built in the first place. But we've done a lot of exciting things since we opened. We've been open since summer of '06, and in that time we've attracted a wide variety of trade shows, corporate events, social events, large general sessions, religious functions, everything from corporate events locally with Zurich and Motorola to nationally with 7-Eleven, just to name a few. All the way to Irish dance competitions, volleyball tournaments, and cheerleading events. So pretty much everything you can do in a large space of 100,000 square feet, we've been able to do so far.
Jeff, you got a great restaurant over there, haven't you?
We do. We have Sam & Harry's, an award-winning steakhouse out of the Washington, D.C. area. Features prime beef on every plate. Private dining room is exclusive to about 25 people at a time, and a wine list that exceeds 300 bottles. 50 wines by the glass. Amazing service and location within the hotel.
Now, how does the Renaissance compare to other Renaissance hotels that the Marriott has?
You know, the Renaissance Schaumburg is currently the best in the system. We've ranked #1 with our guest satisfaction scores without the company for 3 years running. Our service and food quality are also ranked in the top of every Renaissance hotel in the country.
Oh, it's a great venue. It looks gorgeous. Get people inside the door, they're going to fall in love.
Right.
What about weddings? You have a lot of weddings there?
Yeah, we have what we classify Western weddings, and of course South Asian weddings. We do a lot. I think it's about a 50-50 mix.
Now, those are pretty extravagant, though, the Indian weddings, aren't they?
Some of them can be, yes. We've done from the horse and carriage to our most recent request is landing a helicopter on our grounds. So,
how many people?
I'm not the wedding expert. I don't know. Jeff?
You know, we can do weddings up to 1,200 people if we'd like. Our social space offers 50,000 square feet of the most beautiful space in the market. Our food and beverage is award-winning, and we offer just the most amazing evening you could ever plan through our social
Tell us about the convention center, the space that's there for that. I mean, why is that so unique? What's been done to that to make it attractive?
The convention center?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
The convention center is, well, it's 100, our architect is the same architect that built some of the major convention centers in the country. John Portman built a hotel and the convention center. He's built a south building in McCormick Place. He's built a west building in McCormick Place. So we have everything in place to do a first-tier trade show. Electrical grid, full utility grid, electrical every 30 feet, water every 60, compressed air, natural gas, 30-foot ceilings, hang points every 15 feet to hang truss systems and heavy motors, to crank those the truss work up for large presentations and stage events and productions.
Column-free, too.
Column-free, 100,000 square feet of column-free space. Right. We have concession stands in each of the 3 sections. A ramped berth so you can drive your truck right on the semi right on the floor and unload. This is all, it sounds boring to the layperson, but for somebody that's producing a trade event, it's tier 1 space.
Oh, that's great. It's great to hear that. So you've got to attract all kinds of shows and events.
We do. We the demographic for Schaumburg is the same as it is for Chicago, and that's 48 million. I'm sorry, it's 47 million people live within a 1 day's drive, determined as a 6-hour drive time. 6 hours is the barometer for whether somebody decides to fly, drive, or come at all. So you can reach 18% of the U.S. population. It's purchasing power, if you will. Transcends across every industry classification. It doesn't matter whether you're a nonprofit, food manufacturer, plastics manufacturer, government agency. You can attract pretty much everybody. You're sitting at the confluence of 2 major expressways, and You know, we're 11 minutes west of O'Hare, so during rush hour, traffic is going the opposite way. So there's a lot of benefits to meeting in Schaumburg. We're very visible, very easy to get to, and you know, and we offer a first-class, first-tier alternative to the way trade shows are usually done.
No, I heard that John Portman, the architect for the convention and visitors, the architect for over there out of Atlanta, actually invented the atrium that kind of preserved. We have a clip here too, by the way. So tell us a little bit about this.
This is actually our banquet, corporate and social space, 50,000 square feet of ballroom space. This is Gather Lounge. It's a great area for people to gather and socialize, and great plasma TVs and food. The convention center, 100,000 square feet, high ceilings, wide open, as you said, no pillars interrupting, and all the services you can need to do.
This is the elephant door here, right?
That is
our elephant door.
That is our elephant door.
How many elephants have you got in there?
No elephants, but a couple of helicopters and,
okay.
and some.
This is some of the shots of our social space as you enter the hotel and come to the second floor, our fireplace.
The Winter Garden?
The Winter Garden is actually behind that. This is part of the atrium of the hotel.
Okay.
Half of the hotel has an atrium and then a tower beyond that.
Matt,
Yes.
I've kind of ignored you here for a while.
That's
because
all right.
I was so fascinated with learning about what different attractions that the Convention Center Hotel have. Tell us about the impact of the facility on economic development in the village of Schaumburg.
Well, it's huge. It's a major draw for corporate business, and those people go back to their communities after exhibiting or attending the show, and then they recognize Schaumburg, spread the word about what a great facility it is, and hopefully we get some new business from that, and they continue to come back and enjoy the amenities of Schaumburg, whether it's at the Convention Center, they shop at Woodfield, take part in our restaurants, do networking with the other businesses located here. So, getting 40,000 people to come every year, plus spend money in Schaumburg is huge.
Yeah, I can imagine. But probably also additional restaurants tend to gather on convention centers too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now there's a natural landscaping element to that as well, isn't there?
Yeah, the landscaping has been maintained to keep the natural lakes and ponds and also the wildflowers. One of the interesting aspects of the hotel is we actually have 26 suites in the hotels, and we've named all suites after indigenous flowers to the Midwest, and they're actually growing on the property.
Oh, that's
so
interesting.
there is a large focus on our land and property and how that's maintained.
I know one of the aspects of the facility that I particularly like is the colors. The colors are so warm and rich, and there's a feeling of openness there. With the lots of glass and the artwork. Who selected the artwork for?
I believe the whole John Portman group was in charge of helping select the artwork. The design of the inside and the social space and the furniture is really a lifestyle design. We really want people to come in and be comfortable with the furniture. We want you to put your feet up and kick your shoes off and lounge and work on your laptop, and that's the customer we're after. So the design revolves around that.
Well, I really appreciate you guys being here. Tony?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Jeff? Good to see you. Matt? The forgotten one. Thanks for being on the show. For over 20 years, Schaumburg Summer Theater has delighted audiences with its whimsical productions. We'll talk about this year's exciting program next on Speaking of Schaumburg.